So, I've decided to do an unscripted video, but a 69 subscriber special. Um, I've been feeling this for a long time now. I saw that Big B, the fluffy redneck, did a video like this, and, I thought it was my duty to do something similar, right? I gotta show my support, and I gotta be truthful to myself, right? And I think it's important that all of us are important, are true to ourselves as much as we can be, right? That we're respectful to ourselves, that we show our own pride in ourselves and our comfortability with ourselves. And we have to have others do the same thing to show how proud they are so that everyone can feel more secure with themselves. But regardless, I've decided to make a 69 subscriber special. I know it's a little low number to want to do a special, uh, but I think it's important. I think it's really important to do. But, I have to come clean. I have to be truthful with myself. I have to be honest with myself, and I have to be open about who I actually am. And you know, uh, it's a crazy thing. It's wild. Um, you know, and I know it's shocking. I know it's going to be shocking. It's going to be shocking for a lot of you. It's going to be a shocking for a lot of people that subscribe to my channel. Uh, but if I'm honest with myself, and if I'm being truthful with myself, I think that's okay. Um, it's not like you know, it's not like if I identify as this, if I'm honest with myself, if I'm being truthful with myself, if I'm exploring my options. It's not as if you know there's like a higher chance of suicide or anything like that. It's not like that. That's unrealistic, of course. That's a made up. That's made up. That's fake. That's faking gay, right? It's not like there's a higher chance of suicide whenever people identify like this and continue on like this, right? That's ridiculous. Anybody who's saying that is a bigot. Anybody who's saying that is an alt-right neo-Nazi conspiracy theorist. But it's also it's not like if living this lifestyle that I'm about to live, doesn't give me an increased chance for like STDs or something like that. That's absurd. That's ridiculous. Anybody suggesting that is also an alt-right neo-Nazi bigot. That's ridiculous to suggest that being promiscuous has a higher chance of STDs regardless of your, the way you identify. No, that's absurd. Anybody suggesting that's just a conspiracy theorist. And, and it's not like the increasing rates of people identifying in different ways isn't pretty correlated with a increasingly or decreasing testosterone rates amongst men. That's ridiculous. Suggesting that is suggesting that they're putting chemicals in the water that makes the freaking frogs gay. That's a conspiracy. That's Alex Jones conspiracy. You're Alex Jones, bro. You're literally being Alex Jones right now. You are Alex Jones if you believe that. And it's really frustrating to talk about. Really frustrating to be honest with myself because I know I'm gonna get people are gonna be angry at me. They're gonna be angry at me and upset at me, and they're gonna make fun of me for coming out, and that's okay because I'm a part of a prideful group now. That's all about pride. That never has to get defensive and justify their beliefs or actions. Never, 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 never. But we have all this support from these big corporations and companies that from my understanding, they wouldn't benefit from supporting us at all. They in fact, it costs them money to support us. Really, if you think about it, it's not like they have some kind of financial incentive to do this by some international group or something like that. That's absurd. That's ridiculous to suggest. That again, you're an alt-right neo-Nazi bigot if you believe that. You're a conspiracy theorist. Um, it's just having all this support from big corporations is just very heartwarming to me. it's very encouraging. It's very enthralling. It's very motivating, I should put it. And even if this doesn't work out, this isn't truly who I am. This is all just some weird idea I had, and I wanted to give it a try. Even if I go in really deep into it, I know I can go back. I can just be done with it. I can always go back, and that's that. I never have to worry about it again. I know that it won't be a permanent decision that will forever alter my body in a way that makes it impossible to go back. I know that's a completely ridiculous statement, and only alt right neo Nazi conspiracy theory bigots believe that. But, I think I need to stop beating around the bush and just finally say it.
I am heavy weapons guy, and this is my main. Come sing with me. Some think they can outsmart me. Maybe, maybe, but I've yet to see one outsmart Bullet. Shh, Sasha is asleep. Oh my god, who touched Sasha? Who touched my gun?
In all seriousness, it's 70 subscribers now, but it's quite heartwarming to have 70 people subscribe to my channel. It's pretty wild to think that. I know it's a small number compared to other YouTubers, but I don't want to say I'm proud, but I'm happy where my little shit stack, my little shit pile is. If you told me just like 3 years ago, making this channel, having no hopes for it whatsoever, that I'd even get this far with 70 subscribers, I wouldn't believe you. I think you were full of it. But it's very heartwarming to know that there's 70 people out there that have subscribed to my channel. It's pretty wild to me. But now that I know that I do have an audience, without like not even like maybe have an audience or something. No, I have an audience. Now that I know that I have one, I have significantly more motivation to make videos. But I know I'm going to seem like a scumbag doing it. I know I'm going to seem like a money-grubbing whore, but I'm not going to become disillusioned with the idea that I can make doing YouTube a career or anything. But I did start a Patreon more as like an internet tip jar than anything. I'm not really going to be like mentioning it much. I don't want to do that, but I'll put it in the description of every video here on out. There's 3 tiers. There's a $1 tier, a $5 tier, and there's a $30 tier. Now, I don't really have anything that I could offer people that would be like worth anything. Joining a Discord isn't worth it. Having an exclusive Discord where you have a bunch of people fucking saying slurs at each other, I don't think that would be worth donating $1 for. But regardless, I will list your name no matter how much you donate in the description of every video. I don't think like listing off in a video itself would be like appropriate. That would just kind of be a whole lot of unnecessary work and distract from the core videos that I make, like the whole point of them. But I will list your name in the description of every video. But there's nothing I can really offer. But with a $30 tier, if you donate $30, I'll make a video of your choice, whatever topics you want me to cover. Shit, if you give me a script where I'm just saying racial slurs over and over, I'll do it. There's the caveat though. I did list some of the reasons that I wouldn't do that. They're on there. Mostly it just involves, no in real life stuff. Nothing I've already covered. Nothing that would be like longer than 30 minutes, and I'm not like reading an entire book or novel for that. That'd be ridiculous. But one of the caveats that I did put there, that depending on the contents of the video, I will post it on YouTube or BitChute. If it's something spicier that would definitely get me banned, it's going on BitChute. If it's something that I have no real problem with, and I don't think YouTube would have a problem with, I'd put it on YouTube, right? Other than that, I won't really have any restrictions aside from like illegal shit. I'm not doing anything illegal, duh. But it's not. That's like really the only thing I could like feasibly offer. And originally, I was gonna do $10 on that. But my thought process was that if I make it too cheap, I'm gonna get too many people that are like gonna donate too much, and I'm not gonna be able to realistically do all the requests in a timely manner. Maybe $30 is too cheap. I think Big B fucking did the same thing for like 50, but I think going above 50 is just fucking ridiculous. I think that's just like, who's going to pay $50 for that shit? That just seems a little absurd. But regardless, it is there. I don't want to be a money grubbing whore, but you know, I did start a Patreon just as an internet tip jar. Maybe buy me a beer or something. I don't know. But regardless, I appreciate everyone that has subscribed, and you know, here's the hoping that this YouTube channel doesn't get fucking destroyed by YouTube, and it's not Susan anymore. It's some fucking Indian, I think. But let's hope that I can keep this YouTube channel going.